Hello, brothers and sisters. Pro-life leader Frank Pavone here with my daily diary segment. What did I do each day? Today I want to report on Sunday, June 21st through Wednesday, June 24th of 2026. What indeed did I do? Well, Sunday, the 21st, I have a note here that summer began that day at 4:24 a.m. I was here in my office. I did some shopping in the morning to get ready for the week, some groceries and supplies. It was Father's Day, of course. I settled in at my desk. I had to catch up on a lot of things. I had just gotten back from a trip. And so, and it was getting near the time of the month where also I planned for the following month. So a lot of desk work. Some of the emails had to do with some bank work for the National Pro-Life Religious Council, of which I'm the chairman and president. Let's see, some material coming from New York to Florida, organizing and arranging for that. And one of the pro-life leaders sent me a new book that he wrote and wanted me to review it. That often happens. I get to see these advanced copies and a lot of great stuff being written. Pro-life books continue to be created. So I did some of that work at my desk. At 10 o'clock in the morning, I was here in the studio doing the live scripture broadcast. I hope you tune into that every day. I was, of course, being a Sunday, time for extra prayer and worship and various work throughout the course of the afternoon along the same lines as I just said. Getting ready for some upcoming trips, of course, at the end of the week, and preparing materials for my talks, doing some research to help the events go even better, and catching up on piles and mail and things that were waiting for me here. So that was Sunday, the 21st of June. Sending out, of course, some good Father's Day wishes to people throughout the day as well. Monday the 22nd, did some taping here in the studio for some of the days that I will be away, and then reviewed some materials and prepared some materials for, again, upcoming trips. 10 o'clock, caught up with the staff in the morning, of course, with the morning briefing. That's a given when I'm here in the office. 10 o'clock, the scripture live broadcast, some more work at my desk dealing with things like upgrades to our computer system, approving and sending out an action alert, developing themes for the scripture reflections of each day, communicating with leaders about the Washington Times project. You'll learn more about that once that launches. Maintenance of our, Montana. Montana trip was being prepared for me to be a keynote speaker out there, so I did some emailing about that. Some emailing about interviews with other pro-life leaders for their podcasts and them for mine, and approval of an insert into a mailing to our donors. Had a 1 p.m. meeting with our finance director in regard to the National Pro-Life Religious Council, a 1:30 meeting with one of our video staff members who handle our videos and video editing, and a 2 o'clock meeting with someone up in New York helping me take care of my parents' estates, and then more desk work in the course of the afternoon, connecting with staff, as well as a 5 p.m. call with a young pro-life leader who wanted some guidance from me, and that was very, very delightful to be able to help in that particular way. Tuesday, June 23rd. Up early, again, doing some taping here in the studio, connected with the staff for their briefing, and then at 8:45 had a national interview on Real America's Voice, live interview here in the studio. Continue to connect with staff. 10 o'clock live scripture broadcast from here. More work at my desk, reviewing another book that a pro-life leader sent me, and then I interviewed him for my podcast at 11 o'clock here in the studio. Work at my desk involved a Washington Times project, some finance work, follow-up conversations from the National Right to Life Convention, Church Liaisons Project. You want to be a liaison between your parish and Priests for Life? That's one of our projects. See prolife.church. So I did some follow-up with that and some travel plans for upcoming trips. 1 o'clock, or 1:30 rather, had a meeting with our social media and broadcast teams. 2 o'clock, a meeting with one of our technology associates here at the office. 3 o'clock, a call with our executive director, and then later in that late afternoon hour, communication with both our finance director and one of our executives. And then a call at 4 o'clock regarding the family home in New York, doing some work in regard to that. And then various quiet work at my desk into the evening. And finally, Wednesday, June the 24th, was the anniversary of the Dobbs decision. I had some taping to do here in the studio before breakfast, before sunrise, and then connected with the staff for the morning briefing. Did a meeting at 9:45 with one of our technology staff members, and then at 10 I was here live in the studio for the scripture broadcast. More work at my desk, some of the things that drew my attention: the Washington Times project, upgrade of our computer system, collaborative work with a group called Life International on a project called The People of the Womb, work in regard to our New York family home, e-blast regarding the Dobbs anniversary, of course, approving the wording for that. Contrasts for the midterm elections, contrasts between the Republicans and Democrats, working with my staff to develop educational materials that show those contrasts. 40 Days for Life Symposium, some preparation for that, which was coming up. Monthly statement to our monthly donors, preparing the text of that, and preparing some procedural memos that I had to approve for the staff. 1 o'clock, there was a meeting of some members of my team with the team of Life International for that project I just mentioned. Very fruitful collaboration is resulting from that, and you'll see more of that as time goes on. It's a project to activate the churches, and you'll see what that's all about. Then a meeting with my video and social media team. We're constantly developing new efforts and new outreaches and new projects and new improvements to the quality of our broadcasts and our postings. Various work with our technology folks, and getting end-of-day updates from the staff as the afternoon went on. And then prepared for and carried out at 8 p.m. a national Zoom call seminar with the missionaries of the Gospel of Life. That's our pro-life spirituality that we teach, that we learned actually from John Paul II, our personal interaction with him, Mother Teresa, Cardinal O'Connor, Mother Angelica, Father Benedict Rochelle. You want to be a missionary of the Gospel of Life, you can do so. missionariesofthegospeloflife.org is the website. So we had one of those monthly Zoom calls that we have with the people who have committed to study and live that spirituality. We did that on the night of the 24th. And that's what I did. Sunday, the 21st of June, through Wednesday, the 24th of June, 2026. God bless you and your activities as well.
The fight to save the unborn will continue long after the Lord calls us home to himself, and so will the work of Priests for Life. You can continue to support that work even then by planning to include Priests for Life in your wills, bequests, retirement accounts, insurance policies, and more. Make this mission part of your estate planning by asking our team of experts about your different options. Please call us at 321-500-1000 and tell us you are interested in supporting Priests for Life through your estate planning. Join our Priests for Life legacy family and let your love for the unborn continue long beyond your lifespan.
follow him, Frank Pavone, Fr. Frank Pavone. He is the National Director of Priests for Life. Please go to priestsforlife.org.
Frank Pavone. Frank, thank you very much.